What if you took a wrong turn and suddenly found yourself in the past? The world around you shifts, modern buildings disappear, replaced by horse-drawn carriages and cobblestone streets. People dressed in old-fashioned clothing walk past you, completely unaware that you don't belong, and just as suddenly as it began, it's over. You're back in the present. No proof, no explanation. These events are known as time slips, unexplained moments where people claim to have accidentally stepped into another era. Are they real encounters with the past, or just tricks of the mind? Tonight we explore the strangest real-life time slip cases ever recorded. A time slip is an event where a person briefly experiences another time period, as if reality itself has momentarily shifted. Unlike traditional time travel stories involving machines or portals, these incidents occur spontaneously, often in ordinary locations. Many who experience time slips describe seeing past events happening in real time, encountering people from another era, and even interacting with them, until, without warning, they're back in the present. And when they return, there's no evidence it ever happened. Here are some of the most bizarre and chilling time slip encounters ever reported. One of the most famous time slip cases happened in 1901, when two English women, Charlotte Anne Moberly and Eleanor Jourdain, visited the Palace of Versailles in France. While exploring the gardens, they suddenly found themselves surrounded by people in 18th century clothing. They even claimed to have seen Marie Antoinette herself sketching in the garden. The experience felt surreal, as if they had walked into the past, but moments later, everything shifted back to normal. When they researched the palace's history, they discovered that the layout they had seen no longer existed, and hadn't for over a century. In 1996, a man named Frank, a retired police officer, was walking down Bold Street in Liverpool when he suddenly noticed that something was off. The modern shops had vanished, replaced by old-fashioned storefronts. People around him were dressed in 1940s to 50s clothing. Confused, he entered a bookstore, but inside, everything looked exactly as it should be in the present. Had he momentarily traveled back in time, or was it an elaborate illusion? What makes this case chilling is that multiple people have reported similar experiences on Bold Street. In 1979, two English couples were driving through France when they stopped at an old-fashioned hotel for the night. Everything seemed normal, except for the oddly outdated decor and staff wearing clothes from the early 1900s. The next morning they checked out, but when they tried to find the hotel again on their way back, it was gone. No records of it ever existing, no signs that it had been abandoned. It had never been there at all. Are time slips real, or just strange coincidences? Here are some of the leading theories. Some physicists believe that time is an illusion, that past, present, and future all exist simultaneously, and sometimes we may accidentally cross over. Could time slips be the result of false memories, déjà vu, or even momentary hallucinations? Some researchers believe that stress, fatigue, or strong emotions could trigger hyper-realistic mental distortions. Some believe time slips are evidence of parallel realities, that sometimes, our world briefly collides with another version of history, allowing us to see the past as if it never ended. If time slips are real, they could happen anywhere, at any moment. So the next time you notice things feel different, look closer. You may not be in your own time anymore. So, do you think time slips are real, or just tricks of the mind? Have you ever experienced anything like this? Let us know in the comments before time runs out.